Okay, so Adrian and Faith want to split a bag of fun-sized candy and decide to use the divider chooser method. The bag contains 100 Snickers, 100 Milky Ways, 100 Reese's, which Adrian values at 30, 50, 10, respectively. This means Adrian values 100 Snickers at $30 or 30 cents for one Snicker. If Faith is a divider and in one half puts this, what is the value of this half in Adrian's eyes? It's getting kind of complex all of a sudden, huh? So, okay. So let's think this out. So this you can tell math gets involved here. So basically, Faith is the divider. What is, and it's called the divider chooser or lone divider, same thing. Those are just two names for the same thing. So, so what does the divider always do? They make it fair in their eyes because they get last pick, right? Anyway, I don't think we care a lot about that. So if one half, so basically Faith is going to take all the candy bars and break them into two. There's only two dividers. There's only two people here. There's only two piles of candy, basically, right? Okay. So 20 Snickers is worth how much to, they're asking, what is the value to Adrian? What is the value? Well, Adrian thinks that a Snickers, as it says right here, 30 cents for one Snickers. That's what Adrian values. You see that? You tracking with me? And this is where it gets a little tricky right here. 30 cents for one Snickers. So if I take 20 Snickers and multiply by 0.30, I'm going to get $6. Did you track with me there? In other words, Adrian thinks those 20 Snickers are worth $6 in his eyes. Okay, next we got to do the Milky Ways. Well, 100 for Adrian. This is Adrian again. For 100 Milky Ways, he thinks those are worth $50. 100 Milky Ways divided by $50, $2. Wait, I did that backwards. Let me try that again. So I'm going to take the total money. Adrian thinks that the Milky Ways are worth $50 divided by 100 Milky Ways. And we get 50 cents per Milky Way. Let me pause there for a second. To get the value for each Milky Way, you take the total money all the Milky Ways are worth, $50, divided by 100 Milky Ways. Right? He thinks, right? That you see what it's saying about Adrian up there? Adrian thinks the 100 Milky Ways are worth $50. You see the 100 Snickers are worth 30, the 100 Milky Ways are worth 50, and the 100 Reese's are worth 10, according to Adrian. Now let's do the Reese's. So for the Reese's, he says those are worth $10, and there's 100 of those. Divide by 100, you get 10 cents each. So Adrian thinks that the Milky Ways are worth 50 cents each, and the Reese's are worth 10 cents each. That's what Adrian thinks. See how I came up with that? I took $10 for all the Reese's, divided by 100, 100 of them, so 10 cents each. So then I take that up here and I multiply it. How much does he think the Milky Ways are worth? 50 cents each. So multiply that, you're going to get $12.50. and the Reese's, what does he think they're worth? 10 cents each. Multiply that, you're going to get $6. Add those all up on your calculator. Whoops, not going to get that. You're going to get whatever that comes out to be. 24.50. I think 18. Is that right?
It's not letting me.
24.50. Yeah, let me double check. Did I do that right? So again, they told us that 30 cents each for the Snickers. So I multiplied 20 Snickers by 30 cents. And 50 cents each for the Milky Ways. So I multiplied that by 50 cents. And 10 cents each for the Reese's. So I multiplied 60 by 10. Added all those up. He thinks that whole pile of candies were $24.50. $24.50. Now, is that So that'd be the answer that goes right here for Adrian. That's what he thinks all that candy is worth, $24.50. Now, is that the final question is that a fair share to Adrian? How do we know or not? How do we decide the answer to that question? Well, look what Adrian thinks. He thinks the candies were 30, 50, and 10. So Adrian thinks the candies were $30, 50, $30 for all the Snickers, 50 for all the Milky Ways, and 10 for all the Reese's. Add that up, you get $90. He thinks all the candy is worth $90 altogether, in his opinion. So what is fair for Adrian? There's two people. He thinks Adrian looks at that pile of candy, all the candy, and says, I think that whole pile is worth $90. And so what's a fair share? Divide by 2, right? There's only 2 people now. Fair share is divided by how many? So he thinks the fair share would be $45 or more. So is this $24.50 fair? No, he would not think that's a fair share on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the 24.50 won't like register, or like it says it's wrong.
Okay, so